People are really mad about the 97 plus Opal pack, but I think it's all right. Let's get into it, man. But first, if y'all don't mind, we're gonna get some of these YouTube comments because y'all been showing so much love on these videos. It's only right that I show love back to y'all. First, my boy Fire in My Bones says, nah, for real, I'd love to see you at Community Day. We need more voices like you, not afraid to speak up and speak the truth. What's worse, they ask you to leave and then they'll never let you live it down. I like that attitude. Like, I'm just gonna pull up. Whether I get invited or not, I'm gonna pull up. Who's putting on my plane ticket? Let me know. Next, my boy Thomas says, do I think that having someone else play on your account because you know you're not gonna win is cool? No. But I don't think it's enough to get in trouble with 2K. It's just distasteful. So, I agree, actually. This is actually gonna be my last time speaking on this unless something drastic happens. First of all, my apologies do go out to KG and Crabbed. Do I think I did anything wrong or said anything disrespectful? I don't necessarily think so. And I think I made it clear that my intent wasn't to disrespect them as people. But I could see how from the outside looking in, especially if they haven't really watched my content, hearing someone come to you saying, hey, so-and-so saying this about you, so-and-so saying that about you, it could leave a bad taste in your mouth. Pause. So with that being said, I do want to extend my apologies to you guys. I don't necessarily agree with what you guys did, but I don't think it's that serious and I don't think it reflects on your character as people. Me and Crabbed actually had a conversation on Twitter, very cordial. It was nothing to do with this at all, actually. We didn't necessarily agree on what we were talking about, but we were respectful about it and everything went smooth. So like I said, KG, Crabbed, if you're watching this, I hope y'all are doing good, man. I'm sorry you guys got banned, and just know I got nothing but respect for you guys. So has my opinion changed on the subject? No, it has not. I do still think what they did was wrong, but Tydibo made a video that really kind of opened my eyes to the matter. If you haven't checked that one out, you definitely should, but he broke it down in a very clear way. It's not black or white. It's a real gray area. In my opinion, it's kind of like with the MT buying in 2K23, where we all knew we were breaking the rules, but they never enforced it. So when they did, it kind of broke everything down. But in this case, they're not enforcing it on everybody. The rule says you can't log into somebody's account, but Crabbed and KG got banned, and people that were getting their showdowns boosted got banned, but nobody else is. I don't think really people should be getting banned for it. You know, creators using people's accounts for gameplays or people helping each other get their 5 streaks. I don't really think people should be getting banned for it, but it is the rule. So if you're going to enforce the rule should be enforced on everybody. My boy Armish made a good point. He said, I saw a tweet asking you to use somebody's account. And that's facts. If I did catch a ban for it, would I be happy? I wouldn't be happy, but I would still know that I was breaking a rule. And it's hard for people to say they didn't know it was a rule because these grinders, shout out to the grinders, man. I'm friends with quite a few. When they promote their services, one of the first things they say is, I've had nobody be banned by me doing this. So by them saying that, it implies that they know and you know that it's a bannable offense. So do I think everybody should be banned? No, I do not. But I also think if 2K was going to ban some people for it, everybody should get banned for it. That's just my 2 cents on the matter. And hopefully we can get back to scheduled programming, away from this drama stuff, and just get back to positive vibes, man. Let's get in the community corner. All right, let's get in the community corner. We tackle some of the hot topics around Twitter and give our opinions on them. 2K dropped a new set of agendas today for a 97 plus pack, and people weren't very happy about it. Check out this tweet. Who tweeted this? Oh wait, that's me. I said people are gonna be like, at this point in the game, it needs to be a dark matter. So I'm not gonna lie, when I tweeted this, I was kind of like on some stuff like, I got time today. Let me do some impression farming. Let me piss some people off today. I got time. I don't even got a blue check mark for real. I'm just doing this for the love of the game. But this is how I feel. But I was just trying to, stir some stuff up a little bit. Here's some of the responses I got. My boy Hibachi said, at the very least, a 2 option pack, but it's better than rep. I agree. A 2 option pack would have been nice. It definitely would have been nice. But I think a 97 plus helps some people out quite a bit. Not everybody, but worst case, you get a Hall of Fame badge out of it. This is one of my favorite responses right here. Baby Draco said, even though the rewards kind of suck, I like the concept because it's kind of like spotlight challenges. It gives me hope for future rewards. So do I think these rewards are the best? No, far from it. I'm probably personally not even going to participate in it, but it's not for everybody. I'll probably do it on my no money spin account, but some people strictly play offline. And when people play offline, this is something cool to them. And one thing I always preach is I like when 2K incorporates real life into these challenges. And I like how you have to play with certain cards, even if the cards suck, and get their career highs with them. And also, you know, play against them. I think it's cool, man. It's similar to a Spotlight, not as hard as Spotlight, but the rewards aren't as good as Spotlights also. I think it's just a cool concept. And when I said I talked to Crab on Twitter, this is what we talked about. He says, cause it should be. Should it not? Opals are useless, most likely going to be a trash card. I'm not going to go through the whole thread because we had a long back and forth. Essentially, what we came to terms with is I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum as a lot of people. We both agree that this reward isn't the best. I've never said it was the best reward. But I think the daily, you know, rewards they sprinkle in during the week don't have to be. In my opinion, we get every season so far except season 1, we've got a festival. So we've got, you know, 1 week of really good content. The first week or two can be spent grinding level 40. If you're a real grinder, you get it done like the first weekend. I say on average, it takes 2 to 3 weeks. And then if you don't play too often, it might take you the whole season. So I think these sprinkled in grinds don't have to be the best rewards. He's coming from the perspective of he doesn't like the ladder rewards. He thinks those are bad. And he thinks in general, content hasn't been great this year. So these little rewards he thinks should be better, which we just agreed to disagree at the end of the day. But we all know I come from a more positive leaning side. I tend to, you know, give 2K a little bit more credit than I should, to be honest with you. For something like this, I could acknowledge that this content just isn't for me. And he comes from, you know, a side where he's more upset about the content in general. So we came to a agreement. We were respectful. I enjoyed the conversation. And like I said, we just agreed to disagree. And you don't have to agree with everybody. And that's completely okay, man. Then Popular Stranger, he's a Madden Ultimate Team creator. He tweeted this. It's not a 2K tweet, but I just thought it still applies to us. He says, y'all should stop naming your teams BTA if you aren't good at the game. And I agree. I'm tired of beating people that have these nicknames about being great at the game or, you know, stuff like that. Quit now or whatever. Because if I beat you, you're not that good. Because I'm not that good at this game. When I see that name, I need you to give me a 40 piece and I need you to make me want to quit. And if you're not about that life, you need to change your name, big dog. All right, let's get into the question of the day. If you watched my last video or a couple videos ago, I talked about how Lethal put up the troll tweet about posting gold cards for 100K or whatever. So I've tweeted this out. I said, with Lethal 2K trolling all of y'all the other day, I'm curious, what is your favorite 2K Twitter moment of all time? I'd have to say the Rich Paul era as a whole was comedy. If you don't remember who Richard Paul was, he was this guy who still to this day, nobody knows who was running the account. It was pretty obvious that there was somebody in the community. We just couldn't figure it out. DBG was accusing somebody. I think his name was JA. I don't remember the guy. That guy was accusing DBG. People were accusing everybody, bro. Nobody knew who this person was. He was essentially being like a super 2K fanboy, saying like 2K has the right to take all of your money. You know, you should be giving your money to 2K. Stuff like that. It was crazy takes. It was just the community. It was such a close tie. Everybody was together. It felt like, I don't know how to describe it. You just had to be there. But with that being said, here's some of my favorite responses I got for this tweet. Lethal quote tweeted saying, Richard Paul's My Team arc was the best My Team community era ever. My personal favorite is when I made over 500 people DM Kerr for 100 overall code. That was wicked. Once again, it was one of those you had to be there things. He like tweeted a code, like he tweeted a picture of him getting the 100 overall card and said, thanks so much Kerr for free locker code for this 100 overall player. And then everybody flooded his DMs. It was a crazy time. DBG, aka Mini Jokic, said Ronnie tweeting the flight about how proud he was of June flight. and that he was about to get a logo, and Flight quoted the tweet with, "Nah, I'm good." I wasn't around for that, but I can only imagine how people in the community reacted to that. Sounds like it was funny as hell. My boy T Smalls, he just kept it simple. He said, "The tweet." By the tweet, he's talking about the most infamous tweet in 2K history. PSA, if you bought My Team points in NBA 2K23, you would be temporarily banned for 10 calendar days. Repeat offenders face a 30 calendar day ban, followed by permanent account ban. See the 2K Terms of Service and Player Code of Conduct for more information. This couldn't relate more to what we're going through now, man. I think 2K really should have sent the tweet out like this if they were going to send bans out. And like I said, post the Terms of Service. And if I had to hold a 2-week ban for logging into somebody's account, I would 100% just hold the ban. But if they would have just put out a blanket statement like this and people got banned, I think it would be a lot better than just banning people that logged into accounts for certain things. That's just my opinion. Blasian Rick says, everyone trying to figure out the Joel Embiid arm code, that whole era of My Team. Once again, wasn't around for this, but I did watch DBG's documentary for that season, or that year. Essentially, they dropped a picture of Joel Embiid and said it was a locker code, but the code was super blurry on the arm. It was a low resolution picture. So everybody thought it was gonna be some crazy locker code. Everybody was trying to figure out what it was because it was so hard to see. They assumed it was gonna be a crazy locker code. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it wasn't that good. But they brought the community together, man, which was a W. So comment down below, what is your favorite Twitter era for 2K? Leave some of those moments down below in the comment section. All right, let's get into moments of the day, where I like to give you guys some moments from today in NBA history over different years, so I can give you guys some ball knowledge. Pause. First, Charles Barkley became the 3rd player in NBA history to get 20,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, and 4,000 assists, joining Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Wilt Chamberlain. Next, in the same day actually, in 1999, AC Green played his 1,000th consecutive game. And then lastly, this one was a dope one. It was actually really recent, 2021. For the first time in NBA history, 5 different players on the same day had a triple-double, with it being Giannis, Russ, Sabonis, Harden, and Julius Randle, with Giannis and Westbrook doing it in the same game. That's crazy. The era we live in, these triple-doubles are selling like hotcakes, and then you love to see it, man. That's gonna wrap up today's video. I appreciate y'all rocking all the way through to the end. You guys have been showing hella support in these videos, and it is much appreciated. Be sure to leave a comment down below for a chance to get featured in tomorrow's video. It could be a question for me, it could be a comment about something we talked about, or any kind of conversation starter, man. Just leave that down below for a chance to get featured. As always, y'all be safe. Peace.